What's up, interwebs? It's me, Kiyokilla, and today I'm here to review the alpha version of We Happy Few. Let's get started. If you're a fan of Bioshock and a fan of survival games, this is it, folks. A game that does the mommy-daddy dance and births into this world a blend of both types of experiences. This game is not without flaws. Is that a floating chef's hat? Ghost hat! I want to fucking wear you! And no one should expect it to be flawless since it's an early access title. The game begins with a scenario you may have seen in various teaser videos. You're in a strange dystopian England in the late 1960s, a world where everyone takes pills to remain happy and conveniently forget the past. You, being the sassy-ass dissident that you are, will decide not to take your happy pill. When everyone catches on, you get kicked out of the city and into the procedurally generated slums of England, where you're left to fend for yourself and start your journey as a lowly wastrel, working your way through different parts of the district until you're finally able to escape. The comparisons to Bioshock are obvious. The dark contrast and oversaturated colors, the propaganda scattered around the neglected world, ramshackle huts and living quarters. Even the combat has a similar heft in that when you swing your paddle, whack at someone with a hammer, climb things, or get attacked, the camera moves to reflect your actions. You find notes and diaries left by the residents that are the puzzle pieces that enable you to attempt to understand the scenario that allow this world to exist. These facets all give you those delicious Bioshock feels, but there is a distinct difference. There's a pretty sizable population of NPCs that you can interact with, most of which won't try to kill you like the splicers of Bioshock, which leads to a feeling of unpredictability. But at the same time, there's less dread because you don't feel so alone. Wally Pritchard, you sly dog! Was that you ghosting under that hat? Ooh, a rubber duck! What the fuck? What are you doing? What are you doing this? What happened? That's how I complete the fucking quest? What? The similarities start to drop away there, like the fact that this world is procedurally generated, the fact that the game is much more heavily survival-based, in the more modern sense, where you have to collect supplies that enable you to craft, which is essential to finishing the various kinds of quests, and in the way that you have to eat, drink, and sleep to survive, which is slightly annoying and tedious, but does give it that added sense of urgency. Eating, sleeping, and drinking also prevent you from getting negative stat effects, like losing some of your max stamina until you can cure what ails ya. Crafting is a simple, enjoyable, and necessary aspect of the game. Most items at the beginning can be crafted without a special workbench, but eventually you'll have to start using a workbench or a chem station, which aren't difficult to find a bit later in the experience. Crafted weapons enable you to do a lot more damage, though they degrade when used, which is par for the course in a survival game. Since resources are scarce, you want to use your weapons wisely to ensure that you survive longer, which, at the beginning of the game, the default option is set to permadeath, so the word survival has much greater weight in this game, though you can choose to turn it off, but we won't do that, because we're not f***ing with that respawn shit. Looting is par for the course as well. You highlight an item receptacle, and an obvious glow tells you that you can attempt to loot whatever you're looking at. Your inventory is limited and a bit cumbersome, since at the time of this review, it's grid-based, and without any quick sort feature, a la the original Diablo. I spent a decent amount of time playing inventory Tetris to try to have room to pick up items here and there. You have a map that shows objectives and other icons, though none of them can be selected and tracked, and you have no mini-map to assist you. When you use the map or any of the informational screens in general, the game doesn't pause, so use it with caution, especially when you're lost and simultaneously in combat. These dicks won't hesitate to punch the shit out of you while you're fiddling with your inventory. Did I miss a few things? Like taking the happy pills to change your environment and blend in with those that are doped up? Yeah, I did, and I'll do an updated review when the game fully releases and talk about the more finite details. Would I recommend this game in its current state? Yes, but with caution. The team at Compulsion has done something wonderful with We Happy Few, and it should be experienced by any gamer that enjoys survival games and the attention to detail that games like Bioshock give. I can see playing this game for dozens of hours, so I consider it $30 well spent. If you're a seasoned alpha or beta game player, you should hop in immediately. For those that are afraid of a few bugs and put off by anything incomplete, try the demo first, or just wait until the full game drops. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like my Facebook page, tweet this Twitch if that's your thing, and donate if you can. Thanks again. You guys are amazing as always. I'll see you next time. Later!